So I'm stuck out here in Fallbrook. I was doing an Instacart delivery, and don't ask me why I took this because I didn't see it. That's why you can't ask me why I took it, but I didn't see it. How far it is, and I'm over here supposed to make a delivery. Yeah, I don't like it when these things happen. They want to they don't want to understand that he's asking me for case law, and that's not what you I present right here and now. That's the thing. So he's pulling me over just based on the registration. I don't want to give him my driver's license because I'm not functioning in a commercial capacity, and he'll take that information and use it against me. And so, if how long as I don't give it to him, can't arrest somebody neither without due process. So this is my home, and they would literally be putting me in a worse situation. See, they're gonna see. He wants to ask me legal questions about whether I have a driver's license in California, and I can't answer questions at this point because I already told him that I wasn't driving; I was traveling, and he called me a sovereign citizen. So he knows about the uh, so-called whatever. If you want to call it a movement, call it a movement. But whatever, it's the law. People using the United States Supreme Court case law. They're back again, so they're back. They're here
Hey,
now. Yes, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing?
Sergeant Stottlemyre with the Highway Patrol. I'm the supervisor working tonight.
Okay.
Okay, hey, so I'm trying to go the easiest route as possible. As far as just trying to identify you and make sure that you say
Yeah,
who
so
you
I
are.
did. I gave them, and that's valuable for
Yeah, well,
identification.
so the California driver's
Well,
license
I
search.
can't. I'm not. Yeah, but so I'm. I can't answer these legal questions that you're talking about California. Obviously, you're doing an assumption.
Okay,
You're doing an assumption, I assume.
okay,
So it's not that I don't have uh, driver's license. I'm just not operating with
okay.
the driver's license.
Okay, so have
So
you been issued a California driver's license before?
okay. So then again, these are legal questions
They're not
that
legal at
you're
all.
no, they totally are
It's
because you're getting me to make a statement on something that it's not necessary
okay.
because like I said I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even breaking the law.
Okay.
I was
So my
on
office is
my route of
right.
travel.
Right. So my office is preparing a citation. Okay.
Okay.
Or notice to appear. I just want to know: are you going to sign that notice to appear for the regarding? It's not an arrest or anything like that. The problem is if you don't sign or give your own recognizance, and we don't have
Yeah,
um,
because you
the
don't
risk
need that.
you're at risk of going to jail.
No, see, you're threatening me with
I'm
a
not threatening you with anything. I'm
You
just
shouldn't
telling you
do
what's going
that.
to happen.
Yeah, but that's not right.
It is right.
No, the forced signature under duress.
I'm not forcing a signature. You do not have to sign the ticket.
No,
thing
see,
is,
the
if
thing
you
is, I can
sign-
appear. I can appear. That's not it. But
The
you
thing
know,
is,
when
if
you
you
give
don't
me okay, I'll sign. Yes.
Okay, you'll sign. But the problem is, I gotta make sure that we have a valid
Oh,
state-issued
absolutely.
identification.
Well, okay, but I'm not going to present any driver's license because it's not in a commercial.
Okay. Do you
It's
have
not
a
a
California
commercial.
identification card?
I don't have to have any of that. I can give, like I said, there's no warrant for me. There's nothing for me to. I don't have to give you anything else other than my name and my birth date, which is what I gave them.
We just, but under California state law, we have to verify whether
I
you have
can't
a
give you
license or not.
identification because I can give you that identification.
Okay, but your identification that you gave us when we did a search on it is not coming back to anybody.
Because again, that's why it's a legal question, because you're assuming, if you know anything about the 14th Amendment. Okay, well then you can't assume California.
Can't assume California.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
Like,
gonna go down this legal road with you.
no, it's not about a legal road, but
By
I
any
mean, it's
means.
not about a legal road. It's just a legal question that I can't answer it, as far as like, why are you checking California?
Because we're in the state of California.
But that doesn't make me a resident of California.
Correct. So that's the thing. Is like, do you have an out of
See,
state?
I answered your legal question.
So do you have an out of state
Legal.
driver's license that was issued
But
to
see,
you?
okay, but see, then we're dipping further into it, because again, I don't have to present no driver's license if I'm not driving. That's a commercial capacity. That's what I.
Okay, so in California, you do have to have a valid license to operate a motor vehicle.
This is not a motor vehicle.
This is a motor vehicle.
No, it's not. If
I'm not going to argue that with
no,
you.
you're assuming it's a motor vehicle. You're labeling it a motor vehicle, not me.
The California, the California Vehicle Code labels it a motor vehicle, and that's what we're tasked to enforce. Okay. I'm not here to.
No. That's what you're right. You said that correctly, but it isn't what I claim.
Was that?
And it isn't what and it's not under a vehicle, because it's not been registered.
I understand. And
it's not registered, so it's not a vehicle.
Is these arguments that you can take?
I'm not arguing with you.
No. I know, but I know you're not arguing like back and forth. But I'm saying is these arguments.
This is a United States Supreme Court law. What I'm doing is I have the right to exercise my right with impunity, which means I get due process too. So you 100%. Can't arrest me for something that I didn't do nothing wrong. Just because you're saying that I didn't register, that's a contract. That's a contract, and I'm not obligated under the UCC -1 308. I do not have to contract with the state, and it's not, and that's what the whole United States Supreme Court law is all about.
Let me be clear, and I want you to be clear.
I can pull the law up. We can pull it up.
I don't see the law. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to go one or two routes. We either identify you with a valid state driver's license, okay, and then you'll be on your way, and you'll get a citation, and you can sign that and be on your way and have a day
okay, so do you have a camera on you?
I don't have a camera on me. It's on the patrol car.
Okay, so I'm going to do
He has a body camera right here.
I'm going to do it under duress. Just so in case because you said you want me to appear, right?
Well, if you sign the citation, that's basically you're saying that you're going to show up to court.
Okay,
but I need valid identification.
Okay, but what I'm doing is because you said you would arrest me, so that.
Well, essentially, yeah. If you don't.
Yeah,
do it,
so I don't want to get arrested.
100%. I agree with you.
So that's why I say I'm doing it under duress. I'm protecting my rights, just so that would be my legal argument.
Let me just verify this, and if everything comes back good, then we'll.
Yeah, it's gonna verify.
Okay. You have a good address that you want to use for the state of California?
Well, because of, again, legally, my legal situation, I'm going to answer that legal question, and I'm without residence.
Okay.
So
if we send you something in the mail, what address do you want it to go to?
You could use the general delivery.
The one that's on your
San Marcos.
San Marcos. Do you have
San Marcos 92069?
Is it like a PO box?
General delivery. That's it. General delivery. You put my name, general delivery. You put San Marcos. You put 92069. Okay, and that's where I'll get the.
Perfect. All right. Let my officer finish up here, and we'll get you on your way. Okay?
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So once he said take me to jail, there's nothing I can do at that point. gas sitting there like this? He threatened me with jail. He threatened me with jail.